What is barakah? So barakah is often defined as divine blessing and so on. Imam Raghib al-Asfahani, he described it in a beautiful way. He said, barakah is the attachment of divine blessings to a thing. So if it occurs in something little, it increases it. And then if it occurs in something much, it benefits it. So barakah is something, it makes small amount of time, you can do an incredible amount of time. If you have barakah in your wealth, even though you're not getting paid very well, this is what I felt like at Islamic school for all these years. Even though I know that my salary is not the same as an executive salary, I felt like there was lots of barakah in the wealth because it was halal, rizq, and so on. And it went a very long way. The treasures of Allah. So there's an amazing story which some of you may be familiar with about Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh feeding the milk to Ahl al-Suffah. So just keep it as brief as possible. Abu Hurairah, as you know, radiallahu anh, was one of the most famous Sahaba. He related so many of the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So one day he was extremely hungry and he was standing out in the streets of Medina and looking for people and giving them salams, but hoping that they would invite him to eat. And so he saw, I believe it was Abu Bakr radiallahu anh, and then Umar radiallahu anh, and each of them gave him salams, but they continued on their way. And then he saw the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam could tell that Abu Hurairah was so hungry, right? And their hunger is a much different level than ours. So he invited Abu Hurairah to his home, and he had some milk there. And then he asked Abu Hurairah, go and invite all the Ashab al-Suffah, all the people, the indigent people who lived in the masjid, invite them here to drink of this milk. So in his heart, Abu Hurairah was thinking, subhanAllah, this is a very small amount of milk. I'm so hungry. And now if all these other people come, then I'm not going to get any milk for myself and so on. But he had faith in the Prophet ﷺ and he said, Sami'na wa ata'na. And so he went and brought the people. And then this miracle happened, where Abu Hurairah brought it to each of the Ashab al-Suffah, and each of them drank until they were full, passing it along. And then finally, at the end, Rasulullah ﷺ looked at him and said, it's just you and me left. And so Rasulullah ﷺ said, drink. So Abu Hurairah drank. Rasulullah ﷺ said, drink again. And he drank again. And he drank until he couldn't drink anymore. And then he handed it to the Prophet ﷺ, who finished off the milk. So this is an amazing story. This is perhaps a miracle only for the Prophet ﷺ. Allah knows best. But this is an incredible example of barakah.